and also on MixedTV.tv this afternoon as we have some things that are going on here inside our community that we want to make sure that you are aware of. And here is the latest that we know right now. All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. Sorry for the technical difficulties that we had there for just a second. This is Dwayne with Mix 104.1. We're on the radio at 104.1 on the dial anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app and now on MixedTV.tv. We do want to bring you some breaking news from the Toyota of Cleveland news desk that we had gotten this afternoon. And some of you may have been getting some information as well about something that possibly is going on at Walker Valley High School, and we wanted just to give you the latest information that we have. Right around the noontime, we were getting reports right around 11:57 that Bradley County Fire and Rescue was en route to Walker Valley High School on a possible gas leak. And now at that time, one of the buildings was evacuated. And then we got some other reports about 10 or 15 minutes later that the odor was just an alarm that went off, and they could not really determine what the odor was, and they thought that everything was going to be okay. They thought that everybody would be fine. And then we got other reports just a few minutes ago from some other sources that's around the area that their monitors wasn't picking up what they thought that the situation was. And so they went ahead and evacuated the entire building there at Walker Valley High School just to be on a precautionary side of things. From what we understand, there's no danger to anyone there. This is all precautionary measures. As you know, they have different systems in place there at any high school just to monitor situations, whether it's gas leaks or odors or things like that they are trying to determine what that would originate from. And this was the circumstance at Walker Valley High School. So they're being proactive, and they did evacuate everyone. Now, we're also getting other reports from inside the community officials reporting that the odor that was being caused is still under investigation. They're trying to find out what the source of this odor is, and that led to the full evacuation of the school from what reports that we're getting from different sources, including Cleveland 911. Again, I'm just going to kind of read. Their monitors were picking up anything in the blue building, and they are still locating the leak, so they evacuated the entire school just to be on a precautionary measure. Again, we're just going to continue to monitor this situation. I was actually, if you listen into our station here, I was actually going to be on my way up to Walker Valley High School. Of course, the Mustangs, the boys basketball team, is getting ready to head out to the Cookeville. Where are they heading out to? I got my mind all crossed up there. They were going to be heading out to Coffee County this afternoon and tonight for a basketball game. Well, we're just going to go up and we're just going to cover some of that. And we were getting ready to head up to Walker Valley High School, so we may get some more information once we get there. But we wanted to make sure we understand how people with text alerts and people getting text messages and being a part of different news sources, they may have been getting some information out there. We wanted to kind of come on. We've got a pretty good handle on what the circumstances are based on the people that are reporting this to us. So again, we're just going to kind of go back and reiterate the information that we were receiving. At approximately 11:57 today, Bradley County Fire and Rescue went en route to Walker Valley High School on a possible gas leak. One of the buildings was being evacuated at that time. And then a little while later, we was getting other information that it was just an odor, and the alarm went off, and the fire and maintenance of people there at Walker Valley was on it, and we were getting reports that everything was okay, wasn't really a big deal at that time. And then just a few minutes beyond that, other reports were coming in that they were going to go ahead and evacuate not only the blue building, but some other buildings there on the campus of Walker Valley High School because they could not really determine where that odor was coming from. They could not locate that, so they evacuated the entire school, that according to sources. And then the information is still coming into us. Actually, even right now, they're telling us that the Bradley County Fire and Rescue is still searching for the potential leak. They are preparing to cut off the gas supply there at Walker Valley High School, making sure that that is not the issue. But again, there is lots of first responders there. The Bradley County Fire and Rescue are on the scene, and also the maintenance department there at Walker Valley High School. Again, there was an odor that they could not determine what it was. They did get some reports of things that was going on there. The monitors were picking up things that as part of the safety system at Walker Valley High School. They could not determine the odor. First, they evacuated everyone in the blue building, if you know what I'm talking about there at Walker Valley, and then they could not locate the leak or where the odor was coming from, so they went ahead out of precautionary measures and evacuated the entire school. That is information that we've got in. That's really the latest that we've got. The cause is still not able to be found. The source, I guess is a better way to say it, is still not been able to be found from the odor. Bradley County Fire and Rescue is still searching for what they are calling, quote, a potential leak, end of quote. They are preparing to cut off the gas supply to that area just to make sure that that's not the circumstance. We'll continue to monitor what we know and give you information. We'll also reach out to some of the folks there with Bradley County Fire and Rescue. And again, we are still planning on going up to Walker Valley. We'll see if our other interviews are in a timely manner that we can do those before the boys head off there to Coffee County for their sub-state game tonight. For the game tonight, and we will find out what's going on, or not the sub-state, the region game tonight. I apologize. A lot going on here all of a sudden. And so they will be in Coffee County tonight, taking on Coffee County in the region championship game that we will cover here on Mix 104.1. But now going back to the task at hand is just what is going on at Walker Valley High School. All right, so that's the latest that we have here on the radio, on the Mix 104.1 app, and on Mix TV. This has been breaking news brought to you by Toyota of Cleveland. Keep up with us anytime on the radio, on the Mix 104.1 app, or at mixtv.tv. I'm Dwayne Williams reporting for WCLE.